We often think of marketing as a manipulative force, a way to manufacture a need where none existed. We assume that if an ad is creative enough, it can make anyone buy anything. But the reality is much more grounded. There is a core rule in advertising that changes everything once we understand it. Advertising does not create desire, it channels it. Desire is a permanent force that already exists in the hearts and minds of millions of people. It is the drive for status, the fear of pain, or the need for security. Our job is not to generate this energy. Our job is to build a bridge that focuses that raw energy onto a specific product. If the bridge is built correctly, the sale happens. If it is misaligned, the energy scatters and the campaign fails. So, how do we align that bridge? We use two specific frameworks: the customer's internal level of awareness and the market's external level of sophistication. Let's start with the internal state. We call this the 5 stages of awareness. This isn't about demographics. It doesn't matter how old our customer is or where they live. This measures how close they are to buying based on what they know about their own problem. Stage 1 is the unaware market. These are the hardest people to reach. They don't know they have a problem, or they are in denial. If we show them an ad for a solution, they ignore it because they don't think they need fixing. To reach them, we can't talk about the product. We have to talk about them. We use stories or identity, like for the investor who has little time, to start a conversation. Stage 2 is problem aware. Here, the customer feels the pain. Maybe it is back pain or a high electricity bill, but they don't know why it is happening or how to fix it. They are anxious. Our job here isn't to sell, it is to diagnose. We need to name their pain better than they can describe it themselves. If we do that, they automatically trust that we have the answer. Stage 3 is solution aware. Now they know solutions exist. They know they could see a chiropractor, get surgery, or buy an ergonomic chair. They are comparing methods, not brands. Here, we have to sell our unique mechanism, the specific how that makes our method better than the others. Stage 4 is product aware. They know our brand. They have seen the website, but they haven't bought. Why? Because they are skeptical. They are wondering, will this work for me? At this stage, we stop educating and start proving. We use testimonials, detailed evidence, and guarantees to kill the risk. Stage 5 is most aware. These are our loyal fans or hot leads. They want it, they just haven't clicked the button yet. We don't need long stories here. We just need to get out of the way. We give them a price, a deadline, or a simple buy now button. Most marketers stop at awareness, but that is a mistake. We also have to look at the external environment. We call this market sophistication. While awareness asks, what does the customer know? Sophistication asks, how many times has this market been sold to? There are 5 levels here too, and they dictate how loud our promise needs to be. At level 1, we are first to market. There is no competition. We can be simple. If we are selling a weight loss pill, our headline is just, lose weight. Because it is new, people believe it. At level 2, the competition arrives. Everyone is saying lose weight, so we have to outpromise them. We say, lose 10 pounds in 10 days. We expand the claim. At level 3, the market gets cynical. They have heard big promises, and they don't believe them anymore. We can't just shout louder. We have to explain how it works. We introduce a unique mechanism. We don't just say, lose weight. We say, lose weight using this new ketogenic mechanism. We restore trust by explaining the method. At level 4, even the mechanisms are crowded. Everyone has a keto pill. So we have to make the mechanism itself sound faster or better. Finally, at level 5, the market is dead. They are totally numb to claims and mechanisms. We stop talking about the product entirely. We go back to identifying with the user's lifestyle or identity, selling the feeling of being the type of person who uses this product. The synthesis and real-world application. So, how do we actually use this? We have to combine both pillars. Let's say we are selling a weight loss supplement. We identify a potential customer who just realized they are overweight. They are problem aware. Normally, we would just diagnose the problem. However, the market for weight loss is extremely crowded. It is at level 5 sophistication. This creates a conflict. The customer is a beginner, problem aware, but the market is an expert, high sophistication. If we just use a level 1 headline like "lose weight now," they will ignore us. Even though they are new to the problem, they live in a world bombarded by these ads. They are cynical by default. So even for this beginner, we have to use a sophisticated approach. We might use an identification lead. We don't talk about losing 10 pounds. We write a headline like, "For the person who is tired of dieting and failing." We validate their frustration, problem aware, while bypassing their skepticism of standard weight loss claims, high sophistication. We meet them exactly where they are. This is why copy and paste marketing templates rarely work. A strategy that works for a new tech gadget, unaware market, level 1 sophistication, will fail miserably for a new fitness coach, problem-aware market, level 5 sophistication. Our goal isn't just to be creative, it is to be congruent. We must locate where the mass desire is flowing. We must identify the friction stopping it and build the right bridge. When we do that, we don't have to sell hard. We just guide the market to the realization that our product is the only logical solution to their needs.